Hello everybody and welcome back to the new VR news. As always, I am Mateo311. Today we have some amazing stories to go over, including 6 new games, a nostalgic Half-Life Alyx mod, and one of the coolest new VR controllers I have ever seen. So let's not waste any time and jump right into this. So first up, in the game news, we have 2 new titles releasing this Friday on August 28th. The first one is YupiterGrad. It will originally be available on Steam and Viveport, with a Quest and PSVR version coming at a later date. YupiterGrad is a quirky, humor-filled trip through a broken-down space station, featuring a grappling hook Spider-Man style form of locomotion, over 50 compact puzzle-filled levels, riddles, spatial puzzles, and a truly unique art style. If you're interested in this title, I should have some coverage up by the end of the week. The next title, also releasing this Friday, is Stride. Stride is being called the VR version of Mirror's Edge, and from all the previews, that's exactly what it looks like. You'll be performing some hardcore parkour across rooftops, while also having to engage enemies in a firefight. Stride is releasing in early access, which is good because they've received some mixed feedback in their first run of beta testing. Some users are reporting that the controls are a bit awkward, motion sickness might be a concern if you're prone to it, and this is also a physically intense game, requiring you to pump your arms back and forth, and squat down at a moment's notice. Otherwise though, the feedback is really positive. So maybe over the next few months, Joyway can iron out these kinks and we'll have a winning product. So next up, a VR version of a popular game that I didn't even know existed is coming to the Oculus Quest. The game is House Flipper VR, and it's not just a port from the very popular flat screen version that was released back in May of 2018. The game has you working on houses that are in desperate need of being fixed up, with the hopes of making a profit on your flip. The flat screen version has over 20,000 positive reviews, so I guess there's a market for this type of game, and you could pick it up from the Oculus store this Thursday, August 27th for $14.99, and there will be a Steam VR version available next month on September 24th. Okay, so next up, if you are a fan of the Oculus Quest Supernatural fitness app, but the whole family wants to use it, and you're having trouble tracking your specific progress, well, good news, because they're introducing a family plan. So now you'll have up to 4 separate profiles for tracking a user's progress. Unfortunately though, this does not extend to multiple headsets, so you will still be limited to using only one headset, but this does come at no additional cost. If you're not familiar with Supernatural, it is a membership-based fitness application that plays similar to Beat Saber, but constantly has new music and features one-on-one coaching. Okay, so last up in the game news, you guys know that I always like to feature some type of free title. Well, this week I have 2 for you guys to check out. First up, the roguelite dungeon crawler Ancient Dungeon is now available for the Oculus Quest via SideQuest. Now this is an incomplete port of the PCVR version that you can also pick up for free on itch.io. The current SideQuest version contains some but not all of the areas available in the Windows version, and overall on both the PCVR and Oculus Quest side, this is still a work in progress project. I'll include a link down below for both versions. Our next free title, SynthVR, is also available via itch.io and SideQuest, once again on PCVR and the Oculus Quest. SynthVR allows you to play with modular synthesizers, something I know absolutely nothing about. But if this sounds like something you're interested in and you wanted to start producing some techno-style sound effects, well, you can go ahead and download this alpha version. Okay guys, we're moving into the software news, and we're checking out a new mod for Half-Life Alyx that allows you to experience some of the original Half-Life 1 in the Half-Life Alyx engine. Now this honestly sounds like the ideal way to experience Half-Life 1 to me. I have tried it through multiple VR mods, and I have to say I was impressed every single time, and the Half-Life Alyx mod definitely isn't the best one yet, mainly because it's not the full game, and some implementations are still a little wonky, such as using the healing stations and attacking with the crowbar, but this is a mod that I would love to see improve over time. I know one of the limiting factors is currently the workshop toolkit for Half-Life Alyx. It's not giving users all the access they need to change every single thing they want, but it's slowly progressing, and even in its current state, we're seeing some amazing mods. Okay, so next up, if you ever wanted to experience Burning Man, well, now may be the easiest time in your life, as it's moving into virtual reality. Much like every other social event of 2020, Burning Man was cancelled this year. So in order to keep this experience alive in some form, the VR social event Take Me to Your Burn was created. Take Me to Your Burn will be available for free via the social platform Somnium Space that you can download on Steam. The event runs from August 31st to September 7th. It features over 150 DJs, 20 different musicians, and even art galleries, workshops, and lectures you can attend. Hallucinogenic drugs will not be included. Okay guys, let's move into the hardware news with a product that I am extremely excited for. Now this is the Sabergrip from Tactical Haptics, a company that unfortunately isn't really producing any products just yet. So why would I be so excited about it? Well, one, it still appears they're making major progress, even with the world basically shut down during the COVID era, and all the previous user feedback from trade shows like CES was always overwhelmingly positive. One of the user experiences that really stood out to me was Jeremy from Tested. Both Jeremy and Norm had a lot of very positive things to say about this product. The controllers are capable of simulating a real physical touch sensation. They have gripped pads on the side of the controller that will slide up and down, tricking your hand into believing you are actually touching an object. This also simulates a sensation of weight. The overall sensation is said to be surprisingly real. One example given was swinging a mace. It actually seems like you can feel the weight at the top of the mace swinging back and forth. I can only imagine how much more satisfying this would make games like The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. That little rumble of vibration just doesn't cut it. Now the controllers from Tactical Haptics also have a truly unique magnetic modular system, allowing them to quickly snap into configurations suited for controlling a machine gun turret or a handheld machine gun or even something like a driving steering wheel. This is some true haptic innovation, and honestly at this point in time there's only a few areas where VR needs to improve to truly enhance the experience. Feeling physical sensations is definitely one of them. Okay everybody, that was today's new VR news. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And as always, I'll see you guys on next time.